Hello, welcome to RDR2 Map Wander Episode 5. It's good to be back. It's been about 2 weeks since I was last here with Carol in the wonderful wilderness. And if you watched Episode 4, you will remember we went through St. Denis and this rather noisome slaughterhouse, I guess it is, isn't it? Look at all that. Oh yeah, all the bits of stuff. And this is making me want to get back into the wilderness. So we're going to head up north and we're going to get into the mountains from the lowlands. So on with us. Carol is raring to go. And let's head off. My name's David. I've worked in the games industry about 17 years. I started off at Traveller's Tales, went to Bizarre Creations, and I spent 12 years as an environment artist at Rockstar Games. So, welcome back. Thanks for joining me again. And if you've not joined me before, then welcome. Good to have you on board. We're just going to have a chilled wander through the wilderness and see what sights we see. We're going to just be relaxed and have a nice time. This is looking all nice, isn't it? The lowlands, the kind of more populated area, all the smoke and stuff. And I must admit, whenever I see anywhere like this, first thing I want to do is get back out into the wilderness, get some fresh air, you know? So let's do that. We're gonna just pop down here. We're running with no map or waypoints or anything. We're going to use the land to find our way. We're going to navigate with waypoints. Use the world, you know? This is immersive mode. So, Carol, she's looking perky and frisky today. She's raring to go, isn't she? She's had a rest for 2 weeks. So, you know, it's great to be back. It's great to be back with you, Carol. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. Ooh, gunshots. Oof. Some nice fields. Arable land around these parts, isn't it? What's that sign say? Private, no trespassing. No trespassing. Okay, let's go this way then. Yeah, nice. Oh, someone's not happy I'm trespassing, are they? Ugh. Ugh. Oh, they're all picking the crops as well. Oh, I'll try not to sort of stand on any of them. Let's just keep to the side. We won't make a nuisance of ourselves, but I'm curious. The crop's looking a little bit sparse on this side, isn't it? I suppose, is this an interesting little detail here, isn't it? So we're on the upside of the slope here, aren't we? Natural drainage would be going down the hill. And I guess that's a nice touch, isn't it? Yeah, the crops wouldn't be growing quite as much on this sort of higher point, you know, where it's kind of harder to keep it watered. Nice little detail. Look at that. There's the view. Yeah, can we see the smoke of the city? It's over there, isn't it? Already receding into the distance as we head off. So, giddy up, Carol. Let's go. So, oh yeah, let's stick to this map here. And I remember these regions just outside of St. Denis, just to the west of it, you know, characterized by a lot of red earth, a very distinctive kind of biome. Don't know what she's on about. Are you following me? Is she following me? What? What's up? Hello? I say. Well, what? I don't know. Like your hat though. No, I'm busy. Don't know what she wants. Yeah, all this red earth. Yeah, I remember my buddy. He worked a lot around on these areas. This red earth. I remember seeing what he was up to, noticing, you know, that real change in the landscape color. And it's just a nice way to, you know, give areas their own vibe and character, and just to help the player navigate the world. Really, you know, I think we're also caught up in using mini maps and markers and compasses and stuff like that. That, you know, if you just switch all that stuff off, and you'll very often find that game worlds, you know, they've kind of thought about ways to help you navigate. And if you just stop and, check the landscape, we can find ways to navigate the world without all those UI sort of things. I mean, check this out here. We've risen up slightly from the swamps all there. We've got that lovely view, haven't we? Oh, that's chickens. Too noisy. I want peace. Come on. Let's Carol, let's just get a bit away from those noisy chickens. And maybe I want to just go up to that slight rise there and let's just check out the scenery around us. Oh, I see a bit of snow up there in the mountains. Ah, expansive comes to mind, doesn't it? The expanse of the world just spreading out before us. Oh, lovely rocks over there, just exposed in the hillside. Little pond. Oh, little flower as well. A few little flowers. So there we go. There's a bit of smoke and all those mountains there. So I'm guessing, well, late afternoon here. Um, the sun is going to set, roughly in the west, isn't it? So we're looking west over there, aren't we? In this lovely late afternoon sunshine. And way over yonder will be the desert, the original RDR1 map. And the way we're generally kind of winding away. But for now, we're going to head to the north and up into those lovely mountains there. I think we're going to kind of head, straight up there. So come on, Carol, let's go. If we find a little road, we'll sort of join that on. But let's have a look at this nice little pond here. Ooh, a little creature having a dip. So coming straight from Assassin's Creed Shadows, let's just look. Oh my God, the water just looks. The water is so much better. It's more reactive, isn't it? The resolution on the deformation of the water surface is just. Well, it's in a different class, isn't it? Sorry, Assassin's Creed Shadows. I do like you. I've not fallen out with you, but plain fact is RDR2's got much better water tech, hasn't it? I mean, this is nothing to do with me. This is just the physics. This is all the physics people making these lovely blooming interactions with the water. It's great, isn't it? It's got that fluid feel to it. Yeah. Well, that was a nice little dip for Carol. Anyway, it's cooled her off. And let's get back onto it. Those rocks we saw from earlier. Ah, lovely little path as well. Ah, interesting, aren't they? Yeah, they were very distinctive, weren't they, from sort of over on that hillside where we were, looked across. Just these sort of shelfy, strange rocks. I mean, really, showing the strata of the landscape, aren't they? They've just sort of become exposed, but these horizontal strata just lying beneath the topsoil, poking out. Great, good job, whoever did that. Ah, lovely. I feel like I'm on a little bit of fresh air going here. I've kind of been inside, been working. I've not had much chance to get out for a while, so can I read that? What does it say? Roads. Yes, that's it, roads. So we're going to go... Oh, an intriguing bridge. Oh, left or right? Left or right? Left. We're going left. Yes. Who put those bottles there? Wow, nice. Yeah, we'll just follow the path along. And yeah, look at that up there. Almost looks like a face in profile, doesn't it there? But again, one of those things that just makes you want to go and have a look at it, doesn't it? Just skylined there, an interesting formation. So yeah, let's oblige. Let's go and have a look. So the closer I get, the more that looks like a face in profile. I wonder if that was on purpose. Let's go and check it out. I bet that's probably some sort of treasure map thing, isn't it? That, there'll be a sketch of that. Yeah. Looks less like a face now, but it certainly looked like one earlier. Cool. Is there anything obvious that we can see? Any obvious treasures? Very much a face though. Ooh, nice bit of water. Cool. It's looking good, isn't it? The Heartlands. Yeah. Let's just bust out the map. Map. Ooh, creatures around here. Oh, is that a king? King dog lives there. Okay. Bushy-tailed fox person. Dragonflies. Rabbit infestation. And pineapples. I don't know. So yeah, that's looking across Flatiron Lake, of course, isn't it? And then onwards down into yeah, cool, New Austin. We'll get there eventually, but there's no rush, no rush at all. So yeah, I figured we'd just sort of probably we'll find Dewberry Creek and amble on up there. Maybe head past Emerald Ranch. And I kind of just want to get right up there in the mountains, you know. Let's just. I know we started off sort of way up there, really, didn't we? And we came all the way down, and then we'll go all the way up. I don't really want to miss much, you know. I just want to sort of explore. But yeah, nice. That is great, isn't it? Knowing that we can head all the way across over there to the landscape on the horizon and beyond as well. That's brilliant. That is brilliant, isn't it? Now, games just let you travel to the horizon and then past and beyond the horizon, which is what I always wanted to do as a kid, you know, playing these games that were sort of, you know, flat 2D backdrops, you know, and then you can go and explore all these different areas. I know I was, you know, as a kid, I was very much expecting moon bases and hoverboards by now in the future. You know, back in the 80s, that seemed totally plausible and possible. That wonderful optimism for the future that I certainly felt anyway, you know, as a, what, young teen. And not much of that turned out, did it? But games very much did, you know. Games have fulfilled every hope and dream I had of them and more, you know. So I'm all I'm all over that. You know, that's brilliant. One aspect of the future that turned out perfectly. So yeah, lovely, lovely. And here we are. This is a dried up creek bed, isn't it? Dewberry Creek. Here we are. Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? You know, we've got a lot of rivers in RDR2, and it's nice to have a sort of dried up sort of floodplain of a river here. You know, when you get big rainfall and storms coming down the mountains, you know, it would kind of flood through this valley, I'd imagine. Yeah, cool. The creature there, rabbit. And we've still got a little bit of water in the bottom of it, hasn't we? Yeah. Yeah, look at that. It just feels so wide, you know? It's like so much sort of, it's a panorama, isn't it, in every sense of the word. Yeah. And the evening's drawing on, of course, so I think we'll keep an eye out for a nice little camp spot for John here. John and Carol's super duper camp spot. Yeah, maybe over there. So, yeah, you know. John probably wants a bit of water for his camping, so we don't want some stagnant, manky old sort of drippage, do we? Let's have a see if we can't find something a little bit more salubrious for John and Carol. Oh, I want to go up onto the crest of that hill as well. Hey, fox person, you alright? Are you a fox? Go on, Carol, chase fox. He's fast. Wow. Oh. Oh, right. They've scared a whole lot of beasties now. Nice. Look at that. Now we've really come out of the forest and the swamps, and the land has just opened up, hasn't it? We've got this beautiful haze in the air, and that haze always gives a great sense of distance. I think, you know. Look at it, sort of just sitting at the base of the mountains over there, and everything just feels so sort of big and wide and open. Sorry, Carol. Did I bother you a bit there? Yeah. I'm not going to go over there because there's probably some people. So, oh my God, look at that. You know, that's, yeah, it's very Hudson River Valley art school, isn't it? That looks great. But, well, we're on a hillside here. I think we'll camp here. This'll do, won't it? Okay, Carol. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, camping. Set up camp. Oh, it's gone dark quickly, hasn't it? Sleep and the morning. 10 hours away. Ah, a bit of a rainy day this morning here. Ah, yeah, be fine. I'm sure we'll have some dramatic views. Now, where's Gardishes? Well, Carol have wandered off in the night. Up, 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 steady on. Tear down the camp. Good stuff. Some impressive scars there, John. Where did he get them? Don't recall. Right, let's head over there. I'm using that peak there just over John's head as a landmark here. That's my guiding land feature. Ah, a little small holding, but no house. Interesting. Anyway, let's follow this little footpath here that's leading us somewhere. A little fork here. That's nice. Yeah, let's head this way and let's have a look at the old sign. Fort Wallace, Rhodes, Valentine, Emerald Ranch. That's the one. Nice. Ah, lovely clouds. Look at those clouds. That's good, isn't it? Nice. Bits of water and puddles are sort of just sitting on the surface, aren't they? Hey. Oh, a little field. Ah. Anyway, let's keep going. Oh, right, another little rock outcrop here. Whoa, steady on. Okay, let's find a safe way down, Carol. And let's just wend our way down here. Ah, some more interesting rocks just poking up there, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. And one over here as well. Ooh. Oh, interesting. Very eroded, isn't it? There's some nice surfaces in there, aren't there? Oh, sorry, Carol. Sorry. So let's have a look at this, actually. You know, we've got that lovely light catching all those pebbles and rocks and mud. Yeah. Rain looks pretty cool, doesn't it? And we've got, yeah, sort of rock close to the surface. Oh, steady on, John. Come on. We're sliding down stuff, aren't we? But look at that. Yeah, the sun's starting to come out now after the fresh rain. Yeah, let's climb up here. Let's get you up on the rock. See how we see the lay of the land up there. Come on, up you get. Up you get. Oh, lovely. You know, what a nice, conveniently placed little outcrop so we can have a little look around. Yeah, over there, that little tree up there. Nice. Ah, are they buffalo? Ooh, they look quite large, don't they? And the mountains up there. Yeah, that's a kind of interesting surface going on, though, isn't it? It's sort of, yeah, strange sort of scooping or scraping marks going sort of around here. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go and meet Carol and bring her up here. Oh, let's check out that. There's some nice sort of bits of earth stuck in between the rocks, isn't it? You know, Really quite a nice example of height-based blending as well, you know, where the earth is sort of sticking in between the cracks of the rocks, you know, and you've got these bigger rocks that are poking up and the dirt's sort of settled in between them all. But it's nice, isn't it? Nice bit of scrapey exposed rock. Yeah, I like that. And then, you know, you bit of sort of incline and you've got more bare earth as it's tending to sort of slide down the incline. And then coming into full grass, full green grass. I like this tree. Whoa, look at that. Look at that old thing. Cool. Oh, kind of want to climb it, really. Want to climb it? No. Right, there's Carol. Patiently waiting for me. Let's carry on. Yep. Okay, let's go over here. Oh, watch your head. Cool. So, is that the train track I see over there? Whoa, okay. Sorry, Carol. See that going? Right. Here we are. Another little water course. Ah. This looks familiar. Yeah, the train track here, the river, little sort of dried up riverbed. Ooh, looks like the clouds are gathering again, doesn't it? I thought the sun was gonna sort of brighten up, but wow, it's changed quick, hasn't it? I'm sure it was all blue sky not that long ago. Oh, oh look, is that snowy peaks beyond? Let's carry on up here. Yes, thank you, Carol. Doing well. Oh, look here, yeah. Look at this exposed rock. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling intrigued by sort of that view up there. Let's head up there. Yeah. So yeah, it's been a couple of weeks since I was last in here. I've been doing all sorts of different videos and all sorts of different games. So it's nice to be back here, you know. It's yeah. Oh wow, look at that. Look at the mist just coming down. Yeah. It's just sliding down here, isn't it? In this little valley thing. Yeah, I'm definitely intrigued by up here. You know, it's an interesting little kind of scoop of landscape here, isn't it? You know, there's all these protruding rocks, and you know, it's a bit wild, isn't it? And the mist is sort of hiding the sort of upper slopes. There's all these sort of big boulders around here. Oh, there we go. Nice, yeah. Now we're gonna go up here. Carol, can you get over there? Carol's not liking that. It's a bit rocky for her. There we go. Oh, here we go. Nice. Ooh, the weather is ever changing today. Let's pop it over there. So yeah, it's nice to be back in sort of landscapes and terrains and things. I've been intensively making terrains for about 6 months with work, various golf courses and sort of landscape stuff, and had a big change of pace going on to sort of more hard surface modelling now, making golf clubs, high-res golf clubs. So it's interesting that switch from your natural landscapes to you know, highly machined and precise objects, and particularly, you know, made of metal rather than earth and rock and stuff. So it is a very interesting change of pace when you go from those different sort of assets, you know. And who knew, you know, modeling a 3-wood golf club, what a complex shape, you know. An iron, I was been doing a 7-iron, which, you know, that's a fairly straightforward shape. I felt, you know, just a sort of flat-faced metal bit with a bulbous base attached to a stick, you know. Not too bad, fun to make, lovely to get into Substance Painter and make it all lovely and shiny and metal, and then, put in sort of bits of dirt and grooves on the club face and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, coming to a 3 wood, they're very different shapes, lots of curves, um, all sorts of, complex shapes going on. And yeah, it's great. It was good fun, to stretch the old modeling muscles again. And it's funny what you forget, when you've been stuck in a certain workflow for months and months, and then you have a change like that from terrain to golf club. Um, it's amazing. You sort of take a few days just to get your head back into that space. And yeah, I just went straight into sort of hand modeling this 3 wood, and you know, I was like, why is this so difficult? This is really hard. Wow, wow. Look at that view. Oh, oh my God. Let's just pause the golf club chat and get off Carol and look at that. Oh my God. That is just lush, isn't it? That is sweet. Ah, get out down there. The distant view beyond that we can go all the way up. I want to go up onto that peak actually. I'm going to climb to that top of that peak there eventually. But yet there's the Dakota River Valley just sort of lying beyond over there. The beautiful mountains stretching up. Oh my God. That is so nice, isn't it? We're going to definitely wander through all those slopes. But yeah, what a lovely little spot to have found ourselves in. But back on there. Um, oh, nice rock as well. Look at that, that's a really nice rock. And that sort of chipped and chiseled almost. It's broken up. It's catching light really well. Nice. Yeah, lovely area. But yeah, golf clubs, a 3 wood. It's a kind of one of those sort of bulbous ended, almost like a flattened sphere on the end of the stick, isn't it? Really, a 3 wood. But yeah, it's funny you forget how to do it really, and then you forget like, oh, this isn't working. And I thought, oh, okay, no, this sort of shape is much more suitable to lofting through curves. So you make a series of profile curves, and then you just loft the mesh through it that way. And once I got into my groove that way, I'm like, yes, this is it. And no matter how many years you've been doing these things, like I find, you're never so experienced that you don't kind of take a little bit to get into a different workflow, you know. And sometimes you sit there and you think, hang on, I've been doing this my whole professional life. I should be able to just jump in straight and do this, but that's not how it works. Even so-called professionals, you've got to adjust to the new workflow and just reacclimatize yourself to stuff. And like Substance Painter, I've not used Substance Painter for about a year until last week. And so, you know, I sit in Substance Painter at first and go, what did I do in this? Because I don't use it every day. So, you know, but I've used it for a few days in a row now, and yeah, I love Substance Painter. It's brilliant. It's so great nowadays that you don't have to do all the tiresome fiddling about painting uh, UV maps. You got your UV map, and you got to paint, and you got to sort of fudge the joins between UV shells and all that sort of stuff. And it's just great nowadays that we've got tools like Substance Painter that can you know, allow seamless painting on the 3D model itself, and then bake out a lovely texture map. I think it's great. And it used to be quite a fiddly job back in the day, texturing up assets and models. And, we have some great tools nowadays that really make it a pleasure. I'm loving this path. It's a really interesting, beautiful path, isn't it? Especially just winding our way up there. And now we're above the clouds. And they're just scudding past below us. How many games let you do that, eh? I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to think of open world games that have really good clouds, and nothing's coming to mind that is as good as that. You can hear the wind blowing, the clouds are just sort of obscuring bits. They're sitting in the landscape, aren't they? and allowing those views through as well. Look at that, we've got a window down into the plains there. Oh man, yeah. Look at that. Look at that. It's great, isn't it? They're not just sort of flat-bottom clouds just up in the sky, are they? You know, the clouds are part of the landscape, part of the game space that, you know, you're in. That you're in amongst the clouds. Oh, lovely little pool down there. That looks nice. Yeah. I mean, this is almost as good as getting out in the country and, you know, sitting on top of a mountain and checking out the view. As it's got almost as much sense of place as the real world does, I think. Ooh, what's that over there on that rock? Is that a person? It is a person, isn't it? Yeah. Well, we'll leave them be. We're not gonna bother them. They're doing their own thing, and so are we. But yeah, let's just head up there. Oh man, and look at those rocks just sort of peeking through the clouds there, just getting these little reveals every now and again. Oh, nice. Yeah. Carol, let's just head over here. Yeah, I want to sort of just see what's beyond this little ridge here. Is this a path? It kind of looks like a path, so yeah. Ooh, look at that, yeah. Excellent. You know, I love it. The clouds kind of, you know, they really sort of sit with the terrain, don't they? Pretty fast. I mean, that sort of evaporated a bit fast, didn't it? I must admit, but it's fine. I mean, you know, open world games, the day-night cycle goes a lot faster than in the real world, and you know, I think that's fine. I think the clouds sort of moving around and changing around a bit quicker than normal, you know, it's kind of got to do, really, hasn't it? Otherwise, you know, you'd be sat here waiting for the clouds to move all day, wouldn't you? So I think a bit of, you know, sped up time is fine in these situations. And there's a real sense of height as well, isn't there here? I feel like I'm sort of very far away from everything up here and away from all the sort of bustle of farms and cities and stuff, you know. I mean, we started off in St. Denis, didn't we? Next to that sort of smelly slaughterhouse. So, and this is where I wanted to get up to here, getting away from it all, breathing in the fresh air. Ah, lovely blue sky. Excellent. So let's just yeah, let's have a see. You know, should we? I think I want to kind of head up that way, and let's just have a look on the map. See, yeah, right. So that the we'll follow that little path there, I think, and oh look, yeah, that's the world border. So I guess we'll come over here up to Calumet Ravine and the Wapiti Indian Reservation via Donna Falls. Ooh, bit of waterfalls? Sounds good. Right, so we'll head back to that and then we'll take the path down. So, okay, Carol, let's go. Down here. And is it... Well, we're being very careful here. I think that, yeah, it ran up just at the foot of these rocks, didn't it? The path, so... Yeah, oh, another reveal, you know, ever-changing vistas and views, panoramas, reveals. Yeah. Hello, sir. Good day to you. Flatiron Lake over there again. Oh, steady on, Carol. Watch out for that drop. I must admit, I noticed, you know, horses and particularly mules. They like to sort of walk on the outer edge of precipitous paths, I noticed. You know, it's, a good few years ago, I went down the Grand Canyon on a mule, which was amazing and awesome. And those mules, they like sticking to the outer edge on those paths, don't they? I noticed. And there's plenty of room to be sort of, you know, away from the drop. And they're kind of like, you know, Walking over there and you're looking down and your sort of foot is dangling over the precipice. Sturdy beasts, though. Dependable. Yes. Mine was called Blue Duck, and it was a good old beast. My mule. Ah, the train's down there. Yep. Ah, and there's the canyon. Yeah, with a river valley down in it. That looks great, doesn't it? How interesting. Ah, man. See, this game, you know, when you get up high and you look at these sort of vistas, it really comes into its own, I think, doesn't it? You know, you can just cast your eye all over that landscape and, you know, feel a sort of sense of anticipation and excitement about traveling all the way over there. You know, lovely. I think we'll probably get down to the sort of base of this rather lovely hill and probably let Carol have a rest and camp up and leave it for this lovely little ramble today. But yeah, let's just follow this nice path. Yeah, it's very distinctive, isn't it? You know, these exposed rocks. They're of a very different character to what we get here in Scotland, or even in the UK and in other sort of our little sort of mountains. We don't have any big mountains like you know, the American wilderness, sadly, but you know, we do have some lovely pockets of mountains, say in Cumbria in the Lake District, which is a place I'm very familiar with. You know, it's like a tiny little miniaturized mountain range, um, sort of with lots of little narrow valleys. You know, it's like a compressed mountain range. So you do get some quite dramatic stuff in the Lake District. You know, because it's all sort of compacted in. You know, so there's a lot of verticality, and it's great for rock climbing and stuff like that. But oh ho, is this a cave? Or is that just a shadow? Ah, oh, I got all excited then. I thought that was a cave. Ooh. Never mind. Carol, why would you go that way? Don't go straight over the rock. Come on. Let's go. Let's go down here. And probably find a nice little, what? Nice little restful spot. Oh, hello. Oh, that's not very nice, is it? I was trying to just get out your way, buddies. There's about over here. Yeah, this looks like a nice place to make camp, I reckon. Lovely view. Good spot. Carol will be happy. Down we go. How do I get off Carol? There we go.
Take some rest now.
Yeah, have a rest, Carol. And we'll just stick your reins in the ground. Yeah, cool. Let's do it. And let's set up camp. Camping. Where's my camping equipment? Camp. What's this? Hair tonic. Should we use some hair tonic? While we're here. Let's have some hair tonic. Okay, that's the most important thing to be having. And, oh, mushroom. Let's have a mushroom. Good, that'll keep you going as well.
Let's get here now.
Come on. And now, let's get the kit. There we go. Ooh, scale trinket. Binoculars. Hair pomade. Interesting, yeah. All sorts of funny things. But we've got a camp. And we're going to leave it there. So. How nice. Ah, yeah, he's put his tent up as well. I'm glad. I feel better now. Yeah. There we are. I think I'll just leave it there now. So, yeah, thank you for joining me on episode 5 of Map Wander. Yeah, I think we had a nice relaxing wander. Nothing too eventful happened, did it? We didn't get attacked by beasts. So that was a nice change. And yeah, I think we'll just leave John here to chill out by the fire. And we'll all go off and have a nice relax as well now, won't we? So thanks for joining me. And maybe I'll see you in the next one, all right? Or in whatever next videos I'm doing. Toodaloo, bye.